Okay, yeah, as it brings its hands up, you bring your blade across and just slice across the back of its legs before it is going to bring those hands together and just slam down towards Feng. Feng, that is going to be a natural 20 to hit you.
Oh no.
That is going to be max damage. This is going to hurt. How much hit points do you have? You should be right.
I've got quite a lot. I mean, to jam me, it's going to have to do over 100.
You take 50 points of bludgeoning damage. 50. 50.
What a little bitch. What a bitch. I just spoke so high-pitched, my microphone didn't pick it up.
I'm still up. I'm still good.
You're still up? Cool. It raises its hand, sees you're still there, and it's just going to raise its leg and try and kick you whilst you're wounded. Oh, drop that off the table. Let's try again. It's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yes, 20.
No, okay. So yeah, you just managed to bring your shield around and step backwards. There's a violent scraping sound of stone and wood on steel. But you narrowly avoid that one, which then does bring it to your turn.
Who, I am not looking good. So is it a bonus action to take a potion, right?
It is indeed.
Cool. I'm going to bonus action take a potion.
Okay, that's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4. 1 again, so that's rubbish. That's 6. And Fenger's just going to try and light another torch.
Alright, it's your turn. We're lighting another torch. At the end of your turn, seeing you lighting another source of flame, it's going to use its legendary action again. It has got its war stomp back. So once again, right, it almost bends, buckles at the knees, jumps, and then just slams down the floor. Can everyone in melee range, which I believe is Juliana, Feng, and Marley, please make me a Constitution saving throw. You don't have advantage, no.
Is that any one mount?
Everybody does get +4 from me, though.
They don't, because you face steps to the far side of the tree.
Oh, pissy. Fuck.
So yeah, you don't get advantage on con saves.
What's the range on that, then?
It's 10 feet.
Oh.
And this is a big This is a big creature. It's a gargantuan creature. Yes, Constitution saving throw, please, guys.
I love mine. It's fantastic. It's literally the highest number I've ever rolled on a save ever. 29.
You will take half.
Yay.
But you're okay. Feng?
6. No, 9. Sorry, 9.
9.
No. I rolled a 3, yeah.
Oh my god, no.
You fail. Juliana, what'd you get on your Constitution saving throw?
Dirty 20.
You also pass. So Marley and Juliana, you guys both take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Half to 3 for you, Juliana.
So
Feng, you take 12.
6 is fine.
I'm down.
You're down?
I mean, who's surprised at this point? Unless you've got, like, everlasting HP.
Feng is almost thrown backwards from the shockwave.
What a bitch.
As the ground once more again rips up to bits. Your torch landing pretty close to you. At this point, Mamba, you're up. Galad, you're next.
Okay, so I'm gonna get closer. I mean, I'm gonna move the distance, the 30 feet, and I'm gonna attack with my blades.
All right, you stow your bow and draw both of your swords, rushing in to make your attacks.
But before of that, I'm going to apply poison to one of them.
Cool. You're going to apply one of your poisons. I take it you're going to apply it to your main hand weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Alright,
okay,
cool.
so, you don't have the feat to weapon fighting, do you? No, so you took poison.
No.
So
well,
if you want...
Do I? Wait, what am I...
Let's just quickly have a look.
I don't think so, no.
No, you've got fighting style, archery, feats. No, you've got poisoner. So you can draw one of your blades and use your bonus action to apply the poison to it, and then next turn you can draw your other blade.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to poison your weapon, or would you prefer to draw two blades?
2 blades first.
Okay, cool. I will let you know. I will let you know that you will be using your bonus action to draw the second blade, which means on this turn, even though you draw both, you will still only get your 2 attacks, not 3.
Alright, but...
Whereas if you wish to, you can poison your blade, get those 2 attacks, and next turn draw your other blade for a free action anyway.
That sounds like
if I draw my blade in the next thingy, will I be able to attack?
3 times, yeah.
Yeah, cool. But not this time.
But not this round, no.
Oh.
Would you rather draw your blade earlier or poison your main weapon?
Poison my main weapon.
Okay, you draw your blade as you're running the last 30 feet in, coating it in one of your poisons, and you get in range to attack.
Yeah, also, if I hit, I want to mark like a 34.
Nice. All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Yep. $18.
18 does hit. Your blade biting into it. That's a Constitution saving throw. It is, however, a tree, and it is pretty good at these. Not if I roll that. That is a 7 plus 5. Which is only going to be a 12. I think your DC is 14. It
14,
is.
Yeah, it is.
So it does fail. So you go ahead and roll your damage. I believe it's a short sword, isn't it? So it's 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2d8.
Plus 2d8 for the poison and 1d4 for the marking, because you actually get the damage on the turn that you mark it.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh. This. 16, sorry.
16, nice. All right, yeah, the blade bites in and cuts deep. You slash your blade across. Before spinning it around, you do get your second attack.
Yeah. Forgot about the second.
The poison, however, has been used.
Yeah.
Yep.
$14.
A 14 misses. This time the blade strikes against the bark and just sort of ricochets off. That would be all of your movement, action, and your bonus action. That's going to end your turn. Galad.
Yep.
You're up. You're muted again.
Sorry, I was muted on purpose. I'm going to use all 7 I'm gonna step about 5 feet sideways out of Nuki, like so I'm not
Okay.
behind her anymore.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use all 7 charges of the magic missile.
You can use all 7 charges. Wow, okay. So you hold onto this wand, and you begin channeling the energy as the wand begins to spark erratically, like absolutely chaotically. You throw the wand forwards. Level 7 magic missile is 1, 2, 3. It is 9d4. 9 of these arcane darts erupt from the wand and immediately fly towards the tree, all of them colliding with it. So that is 9d4 plus 9.
Galad be like, boom.
Oh my god, what the hell is up with this dice? Okay. $33.
33. The magic missiles condense into one large bolt, zapping forwards. You can choose where magic missile hits. Where do you want it to strike?
I'm gonna go for as far up as possible because it looks like that's where the roots are coming from.
Okay. The bolt, almost forming this lance of arcane energy, flies forwards, collides with the head of the tree end, the very top of this tree end, and as it hits, explodes into force energy. The top of the tree end erupts into splinters and fragments. As it drops to a knee, then a second, the earth shaking, before the vines grow up over the top, reforming the head, now wriggling like 1,000 worms just wrapped over the top of each other, humming with red energy.
This does not have a third phase.
And it steps back up onto its feet. As you do this, your wand unfortunately disintegrates in your hand.
No!
I rolled the d20 for
only...
it. I rolled the d20 for it, and I rolled the 1. As you have expended all 7 charges of that wand, and it disintegrates. That tree, however, is looking real battered. Real battered. In fact, its main head has been replaced by wriggling vines. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I still have an action.
You do?
So let's do firebolt at it again.
All right. You bring back your firebolt and you hurl it at the tree. Make an attack roll, please.
$17.
17. Nice. Where are you aiming?
Head.
Ed, you bring that firebolt back, throwing it out to the head. Your firebolt collides with the top, exploding into fire. The roots and the vines and the fungus spawn burns away. Once again, it stumbles before the vines regrow over the top and it stands back up. Oh, I forgot to do this last time, but as it gets back up, it lets out this horrifying scream. Can everyone make me wisdom saving throws? Being unconscious, I think you still get to make one.
I mean, it doesn't make much difference. My wisdom's poo.
Let me just check. Let me just check.
It's not wise.
Right, neither am I.
High five.
Yeah, you do still get to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
Is this magic related?
This is not a spell. No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay,
Does
I'm gonna
me
go around.
raging have any impact on?
No.
Got a 19.
Not with the path it took. So yeah, I got a 19. Okay. Galad,
21.
21. Mamba,
22.
22. Feng,
11.
Nuki,
Oh, I forgot about Nuki. Nuki got 15 plus 1, 16.
16, and Juliana,
A wonderful 13.
13. Okay. Feng, you are unconscious, aren't you? You're still unconscious. You immediately fail a death saving throw.
Just one.
Just one. Juliana, you take 16 points of psychic damage, which is not halved.
Back.
Ow.
The rest of you all take 8 points of psychic damage.
Even if we pass it.
Even if you pass it, you took half.
That bitch.
I'm down.
Straight back to the floor. Crunch. Nuki took the 8. They passed.
Passed?
Yeah, Nuki passed. They took 8.
Cool. Yeah, I've got a mark on it.
That is going to end Galad's turn. Is there anything else? Yeah, you should be conscious now. Juliana, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I, from being right next to it and right underneath it, can I try and figure out, despite my rage haze, where the growth is coming from? Like the center point?
If you wish to use an action to look, you may make a perception check.
Nice. So that is a 21.
21. You can rule out. Okay. Marley never explained what they ruled out to you guys. So let me just quickly roll.
Oh.
You also come to the conclusion that it is not in the legs. It is definitely not the head, and it is not their right arm.
Helpful.
That is
in
your
which
action.
case, can I? Is the torch that my elven friend dropped nearby?
It would be on the floor, yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and pick that up, and if I can, throw it at the chest.
Unfortunately, you've spent your action to perceive what you're looking. You have a bonus action.
But I can still pick it up, right?
You can pick it up, yes.
Okay, so I'll pick it up, and I'm just gonna get ready.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna growl a command or sort of signal that it's not the legs, head, or right arm. Was it?
Okay. Are you just pointing these out?
Yeah, just sort of like military signals, like not legs and arm and head.
Okay. Your allies.
Obviously, the captain and my two wood elf companions are unconscious, right?
They're all unconscious right now. Yeah.
So I mean, if these guys have any experience in any kind of military or combat-based stuff, I mean, well, Feng is unconscious as well. So I guess it just looks to everybody else like I'm just going. Like,
Yeah, you just see some rapid pointing. And a couple
Helpful.
of strange hand signals, guys. As none of them have military training. Apart from Feng, who is unconscious. Marley, you're up.
Alright. I think I figured something out. And this may or may not be a really, really clever thing to do. How scalable is this bitch?
Fairly, you reckon you could, with an athletics check, try and climb them?
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna climb it, but I'm going to go to the center.
Okay, you climb to its back.
Yep. And that's where I'm staying.
Okay, make me an athletics check, please. I'm sorry, I did forget you do contest against it to see if you can climb.
Okay. That is 12. Athletics. Okay, that's 18.
You are very lucky. I rolled a 7 and thus got a 17. You do manage to climb to its back.
Fantastic. And then I'm going to take my strikes from my point, aiming for as center as I possibly can on this creature.
Okay, go ahead and make your first attack roll.
Alrighty, that's 13 plus 6, that's 19.
19. You do hit. Your blade plunges into the chest and you carve a large hole. As you pull back your blade, the hole knits together with red vines and begins to wriggle, and just the same as the head now is, as once again you all hear this violent psychic scream.
What the hell? It hasn't even taken damage.
You dealt damage. This
Okay.
thing, I will let you know now, has 1 hit point. Can everyone make me a wisdom saving throw? Even those of you that are unconscious.
Oh.
Oh no,
Wisdom.
shit, Manda, what the fuck? What happened? Oh,
Got an
no.
18.
Okay, hold on.
You're muted, babe.
Me? Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go around the table. Marley, what'd you get?
I got a 19. No, did I? What the hell was numbers? 13 plus 8, whatever the fuck that is. 21.
21. Okay, you pass.
And
Galad?
18, sorry.
18. You pass. Mamba?
Nat 1 plus 3, 4.
You're going to fail. Feng?
6.
You also fail and immediately suffer your second death save. Nuki?
17.
Passes. Juliana? 5. You also fail. So, for those of you that failed, which I believe is Juliana and Mamba, you both take 12 points of psychic damage. The rest of you all take 6.
Okay.
Galad, you're okay.
Alright.
Didn't Feng fail as well?
Feng failed.
Oh,
He doesn't.
Yeah, you got his
He
death
did
save.
damage. You immediately suffer a death save. Failed death save. Marley, you have another attack.
I didn't tell you the damage from my
It
first
doesn't.
attack.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fine for the purposes of knowing it has 1 hit point, right?
Mhm.
Sweet. I'm smiting.
Where so you made your first attack.
Mm-hmm.
You plunged the blade in.
Yeah.
It was a killing blow.
Cool.
But as you pulled the blade back,
Yeah.
it just knitted itself back together. Doesn't matter how much damage you've caused.
What the hell?
So, and then it let out a huge psychic scream. There is a massive hole where the blade plunged in.
Right.
That has now covered itself back over with living, moving crimson vine.
What the shit?
Can I scream something to Molly?
And then it shouted. Not until it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
So
Marley, You do have another attack if you wish.
I do have another attack, but I have nothing that I can do. Because if I hit it, it's just going to scream again. What the fuck? Sorry, the music's also stopped, lol. I don't even have a torch. Is anyone alive down there? Like, at all?
You looking around, Galad and Feng are unconscious. Nuki is alive. The wood elf is alive, Juliana, and yourself and Mamba.
Does anybody have a torch?
Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just going to screech again.
Okay, that's going to bring us to its turn.
Fantastic.
It is going to bring its fists up, and it's going to make one attack against Mamba and one attack against Feng. Not Feng, sorry. Juliana. One attack against Juliana. So, that is against Mamba. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit you. Okay, that hits. That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
1-5.
1-5. Yeah,
Okay.
1-5. Juliana, did you reckless last turn?
Yes.
Okay. So it will also strike. No, you didn't, because you looked around the tree.
Yes, you're right.
You did not. So it is a flat roll against you, which is going to take that to an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Still hits. Okay. That's going to be 15 points, halved to 8.
Okay, I'm still up.
Still up.
Barely.
As it sort of recoils backwards and gets ready to continue fighting, Feng, I need you to make a rather important saving throw.
No.
What did you get?
Got a 9.
Oh, no! Oh no!
Okay. Mamba, it's your turn.
How far from Fang am I?
Maybe 5 feet.
Okay. I
Probably 10.
Okay. I cast Cure Burns on him.
As you slide across to Feng, you look down. You can see this tall, proud warrior. His eyes open and glazed over. There is no breath. And Feng is dead. You know that Cure Wounds would not bring him back.
I will attack that tree with everything I have. Very angry.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yep. Fuck's sake. 8.
8.
No,
Your first strike hits the bar, shatters off. Spin the blade back around. You have a second if you wish to attack.
Yes. What to do? Jeez. 18.
18. You are going to hit. Where are you striking on this creature?
Can I? Heart.
You're going to try and aim for the heart.
Yeah.
You clamber up, spin the blade around, and plunge it forwards. Ripping backwards, you see a large gaping hole before that covers with vines. And a loud psychic scream. Can everyone make me a wisdom saving? Marlon.
So plus 8, so it's a 22.
You pass. Galad,
7.
you mark down a failed death saving throw. Mamba,
10.
10. You fail. Juliana,
19.
does pass. Those of you that can you roll me a wisdom saving throw for Nuki, please? Feng. Yeah.
Seven. Yeah, 7.
Nuki fails. Those of you that passed will take 4 points of psychic damage. Those of you that failed take 8.
I'm down. I'm down. Torch tumbles from my hand.
Galad, can you please make me a death saving?
Or
4. It's your second failed save.
The curse of Steve, I swear. I'm sorry, guys.
Juliana, please make me a death saving throw.
Seven.
As a fail. Marley, it's your turn.
Okay. So it's being a little bitch. Is Mamba still on the tree with me?
You're on the back of the tree. Mamba is like at the front of it.
Right. So theoretically, would the passing of a torch work here?
You could try and like either crawl around it to get next to each other, or you could try and throw one over the tree to each other.
Because I don't have a torch and I need one. Alright, I'm gonna crawl over to Mamba. And obviously request Mamba, we need a fucking torch. We need to plunge it into its heart. I don't know how this works exactly, but can I hold my actions until Mamba has passed a torch?
You can. When Mamba plunged the blade into the heart of this creature,
Right.
there was no heart.
There's no heart.
There was an empty hole left by the blade, then covered over in vine.
Right. What does the creature look like? What can I see?
You can see a giant tree with 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, just like a normal person. However, the head has been removed and is completely covered in vines
Right.
that are now moving, and so are 2 large holes on its chest.
Okay.
Every limb is covered in these vines, and every vine does go into the tree at some point.
Okay.
You know that the
Yeah.
vines don't originate in its legs.
Yeah. So there's no heart, but the vines are coming from somewhere. I have an idea. Alright. Fucking hell. Alright, I'm gonna hold my action until Mamba's turn. And then I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Holding your action means that the tree is next.
Instead of holding all of my action, sorry, I would like to bonus action use my healing potion.
Go for it. Go for it. Yep. You can do that. You can do that.
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2, sorry.
2.
For healing potion.
It's fine. Thank fuck. Hello, maximum. That's 10. 10 points of health. And that's my last healing potion.
The trio, on its turn then, is going to make 2 attacks, one against each of you.
Oh, God.
Against Mamba, that is going to be a 23 to hit you. Oh, fuck. For 16 points bludgeoning damage.
Don't you dare go down. You're fucking down.
I had 16 left. Yep, I'm done.
Fuck.
Its
Loot me.
second strike is against you, Marley. Marley,
Yeah.
when you hold an action, you can choose to trigger it ahead of your original trigger.
Seeing Mamba go down, I'm going to make my first strike, and immediately after striking, I'm going to climb inside the tree.
Where are you striking?
Wherever there is a thin enough area of vines that I could realistically cause enough damage to climb inside.
That could be any part of the tree.
Sweet.
Would you like to choose
Preferably
a
the
specific limb, or its chest, or its head?
chest.
Where would you like to take chest?
So then I can theoretically climb up.
Okay. You plunge your blade in. Make your attack roll.
Nat 20.
Alright. The blade drives through. With a natural 20, it's easily enough to cause a rather large hole.
Alright, let's
You're gonna
damage
immediately try and
die
climb
doubled,
in.
right?
You're gonna,
Oh, it doesn't matter, does
at
it?
this stage, damage does not matter. There is
Right.
something you guys have been missing.
Yeah, there is. And I think it's
Damage
inside.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm
You,
climbing inside.
Plunge the blade in. You immediately start climbing inside. As you get inside the tree, there is a moment where almost all the light fades as the hole you made heals over, and you once again hear this horrific psychic scream.
Okay.
And everyone, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
$23.
You pass. Galad,
23 as well.
you pass. Number.
No, sorry, I couldn't work the mouse. 12.
12. You fail and immediately suffer one failed saving throw.
Yep.
Nuki
Natural 20.
passes. Juliana
I got a 12.
fails and suffers a second, I believe, failed saving throw. Though Nuki failed, didn't they? And Marley, you passed. Marley,
No,
you...
Nuki passed. They got nat 20.
You got a nat 20.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Both of you then are going to halve this damage. It would be 13 points of damage. That is halved to 7.
Jesus Christ.
You are inside this tree.
Yep.
You can see the vines are all moving around.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
It's 15. It's a 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
4.
4?
Yeah.
You see that the source of these vines is not in the legs.
Right.
It's as Juliana found out earlier, it's not in the right arm. It's not in the head. It's not in the chest. In the left arm, you see this wriggling mass
Right.
of vines and fungal spores.
Okay.
You have one more attack.
I do. That is a 19.
Murder!
That is a 19, and with my final level 1 spell slot, I am going to smite the fuck out of it! And that's
Your blade.
2 extra d8. Oh wait, it doesn't matter,
Okay.
does it? It just...
Damage doesn't matter. How, from the inside of this tree, do you want to finish it?
I want to get over to that area, and I want to screech, like, full on, ah! And just slice and slice and slice and slice and slice, and then finally with one final beautiful musical looking radiant sword, I am going to absolutely annihilate the bitch, call it a dickhead, and then as its body crumbles apart, I would like to fall from it and do a superhero landing.
You strike and strike, rage, building momentum, as finally there is that explosion of energy. You feel a moment where the tree shudders and shakes before all of the bark and all of the vines detonate outwards following your explosion. You feel yourself tumbling down through the rubble and wreckage of what was once a tree. As you land on the floor, the tip of your blade piercing through the dirt, and your a free hand just landing next to it.
With my knowledge that Mamba went down, my first thing that I'm doing is going over to Mamba and I'm going to stabilize her. I can't actually do anything, I just want a medicine check.
You, on this turn, have made your action to attack.
Yep.
And I will let you move across to Mamba.
Cool.
That is, however, the end of your turn.
Fine.
Is Nuki alive? Okay. Nuki immediately pads over towards Feng. Mamba, can you please make me a death saving throw?
It was then a flat 20, D20, right?
Yeah, it's just a d20. What'd you get?
12.
12. Mark off one success. Galad, can you please make me another death saving throw?
Oh, thank God. 14.
14. That is another success, which I believe puts you on 2 and 2.
No, 2 and 1. I've only had 1 success so far.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's 2 and 1.
The one I passed was the wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, you're correct. Juliana. Death saving throw.
13.
That's a success. Marley. It's your turn. You're going to try and use a medicine check?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, roll me a medicine check, please. D20 plus your medicine.
Oh, hello. Do I have a plus on medicine? I have a +1. Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
Mamba stabilizes.
Fantastic. I'm going to kiss her on the forehead. And then I'm going to immediately... Do I know Galad's down?
Looking around this carnage, you're the only person moving. Stand.
Shit,
Galad is 60 feet from you.
Holy mother of God. Alrighty. And I guess I wouldn't have seen... Can I make a perception check?
What are you looking for?
My friends.
You can see Galad and the person that she mentioned that has been trying to save are almost next to each other.
Right.
60 feet from you.
Okay.
Feng is lifeless beside you.
Beside me?
Beside you. He dropped dead right next to Mamba. The elf, Juliana, is looking back really bad and is next to them.
Right.
There are two other elves that, with looking over your shoulder, are not moving either.
Okay. I just need to check something real quick in my notes. The last time I made healing poultices, how many did I make?
Healing poultices.
Yeah.
I believe you made 3. You do know they take a minute to apply.
Yeah.
Sorry, they take a minute to take effect.
Yeah.
Which means that it will be 10 turns before they get healing.
Okay. So I'm pretty certain I have at least 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think you've used any.
Do you not?
Because we went healing
I don't
potions
think- I
this
don't
whole
think you've used
time.
them.
No, I
don't
don't.
think
Okay,
you've
I
used
have
them.
3 then. Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
pretty certain you have 3 healing poultices. You do know that if you apply one,
Yeah.
it will only heal them in 10 turns, of which
Yeah.
point they will still be making saving throws.
Okay. All right.
They'll be up, right?
If
They
they
won't
fa-
just
if
be
they
unconscious.
pass their saving throws, then theoretically, yeah, they'll come back with the healing poultices, thingamajiggies. But
Or, yeah, but
so looking
Okay.
looking down at Feng's body, he's lifeless.
he is not moving at all. You cannot see any movement in his chest.
All right. I'm gonna can I use an action to dash?
You've used your action to make a medicine check, but you can move halfway towards Galad.
Yeah, I'll do
that. As you rush over towards Galad,
Wait, I have face step. No, I don't. Shut up.
Maybe.
Sorry, carry on.
You pass Nuki.
Is
Who's
Nuki
not
okay?
running. They're not running. There is this slight padding of paw prints, large paw prints, as they are going to finish their second turn. And you look over your shoulder, and you just see this large white snout nudging the side of Feng's head. It just lolls in reaction. Mamba is stabilized. Galad, can you please make me another death saving throw?
Can we skip over Juliana?
They're after you.
Okay. Team.
13. You mark
14.
off another 14. Mark off another success. Does that now puts you at 2 and 2, right? Yeah. Juliana, can you please make me a death saving?
13 again. This would be my lucky number.
That's another success. I believe that puts you at 2 and 2 as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
All right, Marley.
Yep.
You can finish your movement to Galad.
Yep.
What would you like to try and do?
I'd like to run to Galad and stabilize her with medicine check again.
Roll me a medicine check.
Okay, 17.
17. You do stabilize Galad.
Cool.
Continuing down the list. It's going to bring us straight back to Juliana.
As I stabilize Galad,
Yeah.
Can I apply a healing poultice to her? Because I forgot.
No, because it's both of them are going to be an action to do.
Okay, that's fine.
So you can next turn if you wish.
Okay.
Juliana, can you please make me another death saving throw? Your final.
I'm 19.
You stabilize.
Woohoo!
Ollie, you look about. You check on your friends first, knowing that that's what you would do. You know that Mamba's okay. You know Galad is okay. You know Feng is not. You pass by Galad's sister, as they are next to Galad at the time. There is an ever so faint rise and fall of their chest. They are alive. Turning around and heading over, you take a look down at the two elves that fell first. They are both dead. And finally you come to Juliana, this elf that has fought alongside you. And they too are taking shallow breaths. You are alone. Aside from Nuki. As you look, Nuki almost gives out. You see once powerful limbs slowly lower to lay on the ground. Her head nudged against Feng before realizing there is no life left.
I would
You see
like
her chin just
to-
rest on Feng's chest.
I'd like to kneel beside Feng. Using my holy symbol, I'm going to play the exact tune you can hear right now. As a tribute to them. And then close his eyes with my fingers. And utter a small prayer. It's mostly just my cracked voice saying, please, 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 please.
Who are you reaching out to in your prayer?
My god. Who I still don't know the name of.
There is this moment when you feel nothing but the cold air. The drumming fills the glade. He is not mine to look out for. He goes to distant halls where his valor will be tested. And that is where we're going to take our 10-minute break. It's 20 to 10.
God damn, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know this character and I'm emotional. What the hell?
I started picking out people's, songs today. The one person that I managed to find something fitting for was Feng.
Feng.
This is a Viking funeral song.
Don't. This song was so poetic and beautiful. Oh.
Okay. Are we all back? All ready?
Yeah.
Fang. The inky blackness that you find yourself in begin to be filled with the sound of a distant drum. As you're attempting to look around, you look down and you can see your hands. You can see your body. And so you can hear, along with the drumming, the rumbling of a sound oh so familiar to you. The heavy footfalls of the great beast clan. It grows, growing louder and louder before, as you're looking around, you can see the spectral green ghosts of mammoths. Vast beasts. Some double the height. Great houses built upon their backs. You look across and you can see, running in an arrowhead, polar bears, just like Nuki, ridden by large men in furs and seal-skinned leathers. But one of the lead raises a spear made of wood and fishbone, charging forth past you. You see the mammoths lower their tusks and power forwards, breaking from their walk to a sprint, to a stampede. You see dozens of large snow foxes dancing and leaping, weaving their way through the legs of these creatures. More of these individuals run alongside, whooping and hollering, spears raised high. And atop the back of the largest of these great mammoths, you see an individual in furs like the rest, but with a crown made of bones, sat atop a large drum. As the stampede continued, you may not have been a human from the beast clans themselves, but even the spirits of their ancestors have accepted you. As they lead forth, you see generations of mankind hunting, charging with the great herd off into a distant land. As you are watching this procession, you see an armored woman high above, soaring along the clouds with great wings made of daggers and blades, drop slowly from the sky. And as they get close, they hold out their hand towards you. Are you ready for one final hunt? Clansmen of Hur.
Yes.
Have you business to finish? Or has mortality run its course?
I need to get my life partner back.
As they keep their hand outstretched, they wave the other to the side. And you can see kneeling Marley, hitting their drum. You see your body at her feet. And you see Nuki, whose head lays on your chest. You may wait and join your ancestors on the greatest of hunts, the hunt eternal. Or you may attempt another, harder hunt, one that risks eternity. Choose.
I choose the harder hunt.
You see as your body and Marley fades away. And there's nothing but Nuki. You can see Nuki. Nuki is looking your way, but it's clear they cannot see you. Clansmen of Hur, are you to undertake this hunt alone? Or will your partner share in your glory or your fate?
In my glory?
Should you choose to hunt with your partner, any glory from the hunt you gain, they will share, but any failure, they will also share, and your fate will be as one. Alone or together.
Our fate has been as one since the day we have been with each other.
So be it. As you're watching, you see the spectral form of Nuki as their snout fades away from that ghostly, like, green and white. And you begin to see the flickering of fur, a black nose, glazing over the top until you can see those glacial blue eyes as they gradually materialize next to you. There's a moment of confusion as they look around in the darkness before seeing you, and they bolt into your direction, colliding with you. There is a moment of warmth as you both embrace their large paws wrapped around you and pulling you tight into a hug. Marley, as you're running away on your journey, Nuki's head lowers down onto Feng's chest. And their eyes close. And they stop breathing.
What?
Feng, as you slowly release from your embrace, the woman in front of you, dressed in their garb, their battle attire, holds out their hand, and inside the palm you see 3 small stones carved onto one in giant. You see the word giant. Carved into the second, you see the word beast. And carved into the third, you see the word devil. Choose.
Giant?
As you say this, they pluck the giant stone and offer it to you.
Going to take it? Take hold of it?
Fine choice. A worthy adversary. Good luck in your hunt. Clansmen of Hur, as they soar backwards, as if zooming out from camera until they fade away. It's a moment where it's just you and Nuki. They nudge into you. Determined. Saddened. But beside you. Please take the benefit of a long rest for you and Nuki.
Okay.
Whilst you wait there, standing in confusion, you open your hand again, you look down at this small rune stone before feeling something cold tap against your shoulders. Before another and another, like tiny pinpricks. And you look up and you see snow cascading down over you. You look back down and you're home. You see the endless frozen tundra. You see trees, vast and towering around you. And opposite you, 30 feet away, you see the towering form of a large giant. It slams a tree-like club into the floor. Before raising its club and preparing a charge, can you please roll me initiative?
Oh dear.
Pixie, can we please get some passengers?
We can.
Okay.
17.
17. All right. As it raises its club, you look down and you are armed. Your weapons
Sorry.
are beside you. We'll try another one.
It says epic in the title. This isn't epic. This is an elf going to the shops.
All right. You and Nuki are the first to dart into action. What would you like to do?
How far is the giant?
30 feet.
I'm gonna jump onto Nuki's back and charge up.
All right. You dive into action, charging forwards the 30 feet.
Then take a swipe, I guess. Yeah, just.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
With the Warhammer. That's a 16 plus 23.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Your Warhammer collides with the giant, seeing this unarmored mass, but a vast mass.
10 points.
Points.
And then Nuki's gonna take an attack with the claws. Hello? Hello?
Hello? We good?
Hey! Cool.
Right. Yep. The moment you strike, Nuki rises up and immediately strikes against the giant. Go ahead and make their attack.
15, I think it's plus 5.
It's hit.
Yeah, so it's 30.
Yeah. 30-20. Hits as well. Go ahead and roll your damage. Both of you joining one beside the other, both launching attacks against this creature.
8 5, so 13.
Nice. Claw marks raking through its skin, though it is unarmored and seems clumsy and easy to hit. You can see just the sheer amount of size and muscle on this giant. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, no thank you.
No. Okay. As you finish your round of attacks, the giant raises its club and it's going to bring it down towards you, once against you and once against Nuki. Against you will be a 16 to hit, which I believe misses.
Nope.
You bring your shield up, and as this large hammer collides with your shield, you buckle and you take the hit, sinking into Nuki's shoulders, who braces to support you. Before the club raises again, and it swings from the side and attempts to strike Nuki.
That's gonna hit me.
You're going to force it to hit you. Cool. That is going to be a 19 to hit you, which I believe misses as well. Once again, you bring your shield to the side, taking the impact. You feel the mithril plate armor that you wear almost buckle under the pressure. However, that is the giant's turn. Make your turn again. What do you have to do?
My turn. Cool. I'm gonna attack it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna strike it with the Warhammer.
Yep.
19 plus 7, so 26.
Gonna hit.
Yeah,
Gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
5, 9 points.
9 points. Nice.
Then Nuki's
Go
gonna attack.
Yep.
So that's a 16.
16 does hit.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
6, 7 plus 5, so
Another 12.
12. Can I
Very
then
nice.
action surge and rinse and repeat?
Yep, bursting into speed.
18 for
Hits.
Feng. That's another 9 points.
Very good. Very good.
And then again for Nuki, that is a 15.
Hits as well. Both of you swinging and sort of striking, frenzied in the combat.
It's another 10 points.
Another 10 points. Nice. As you rain blow after blow, claw after claw upon this giant, it immediately raises its club once again, bringing it down towards you, Feng, on a 23 to strike you this time. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as the club cascades. Yep, go ahead. Roll your Stone's Endurance. 18 minus...
It's D12, right?
Yep, D12. Plus your Constitution, I believe.
7, so what is D12 plus, so that's 10 points. So.
All right. Okay. So you still take 8. As it once again raises its club and is going to try and strike at you again. That is going to be a natural 20.
Ouch.
For 26 points of damage. As this club cracks over the top of your head, you stagger and you shake. There's a moment where you sort of close your eyes and can't open them again. You look opening them just to see the giant mirrored in 3 different versions of it as you try and regain your bearings. That is the end of its turn.
How messed up is this looking?
You have done quite a lot of damage. I will let you know, you have done 63 points of damage so far. In 2 turns. It's impressive.
Not bad. Cool. Yeah, Feng's gonna... Nuki's gonna attack twice then.
Alright. Seeing you stunned, Nuki bursts into their own moment of action, taking over as they begin the attack.
18 for the first one.
He's gonna hit.
3, 5, 8 plus 5, so 11.
So 11. Okay.
11 for the second one.
This time, as Nuki goes to attack, they swipe the paw out, and the giant reaches down and just grabs it, wrenching it backwards.
And then can I bonus action do the special attack?
You may.
That is a...
Sorry, no you can't, because they attacked you last turn, not Nuki.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I bonus action second wind?
Yes, you may.
D10, right?
Yep. D10 plus your fighting level. D10
so 5 plus 6, that's 11. Not bad.
Okay. Gripping hold of Nuki's paw, the giant's going to bring its club about and it's going to swing for Nuki.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Nuki takes... 25 points of bludgeoning damage. As the club just cracks into the ribs. Yeah, you can.
Cool. Plus whatever it is. 6 plus 3, so 9.
9, okay.
How much do you take?
So it was 25 minus 9. Math. 16.
Nope.
Okay. And then it's for a second attack, it's going to target Nuki again. It's just trying to bring it in. That's going for Feng. You immediately shift into its way on a 21 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
So look, this club strikes like an anvil, crashing against you for 19 points bludgeoning damage.
This ain't looking good, is it? Cool.
That is its turn.
Cool. Feng's gonna attack with his Warhammer then.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is gonna hit. Trading blow for blow. Hammer versus club.
11 points.
11 points. Nice.
And then Nuki's gonna take the second attack.
Wrenching her paw free from the giant's grasp, she rakes her claws forwards.
Say 17.
17's gonna hit.
11, 5 and 6, that's 11 plus.
Yeah. Okay. You guys trade. Strike for strike. Blow for blow. As you do, the ground rumbles. The earth splits. Large cracks. Breaking apart the ground that falls away. The ice dropping down into molten fire. Trees collapse and crackle. Until you find yourself standing on a platform of stone. Mountains in the distance erupt into trails of smoke. You see in the distance vast conflicts. Armies that wage war. Towering creatures that are being brought low by rope and javelin. You look down for a second into the magma and you see, melting as they do it, soldiers that keep fighting battle. Hunting sharks and other vast, unknown creatures in the waves of molten rock. Above you in the sky, you see winged humanoids with spears and shields fighting great birds and spine-winged devils. It's the giant's turn. It's going to swing again for Nuki.
That's hitting Feng.
Right. That is going to be a 14 plus 8, 22.
Yep.
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage. As once again, into your side. Raises its club for its second attack and is again targeting Nuki.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a natural 20.
Oh no!
I, however, did roll terrible on damage. 3d8s, and I rolled a 1, 1, and a 2. So it's 13 points of bludgeoning damage. That's worse than when it hit you regularly. Yeah, 13 points. You may intercept. Yep. There's your reaction to these.
I rolled a 5, so I think it's 5 plus 3.
For a total of 8, so 10 damage only. Did I get it right?
Yep.
Okay. Nuki, you intercept it with most of the shield, blocking the majority of it. Nuki sort of gets cracked to the side. You see Nuki's feet skidding along the edge of the cracked platform that you're on. Rocks tumbling into magma, but you keep fighting. What are you doing?
Feng's just gonna take a second and just sort of like rest his hand on Nuki's head as to like say till the end, and he's gonna take another attack, and then Nuki's gonna have to take another attack.
Go for it. Your Warhammer swinging forwards.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Just hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
6 plus 4, so 10 points.
Okay.
And for Nuki.
You bring the Warhammer around, crack the giant across the knee. You see its knee give out.
It's 20 something.
Definitely gonna hit. Roll for Nuki's damage.
2 plus 5, so 11 points.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Nuki brings her hands up, her big paws, digs them into the giant's chest as its knee gives out and breaks them down, carving 6 large grooves in the giant's chest. Blood spills forth as it drops to both knees. It sways before just about having the strength to bring its club back up for
fucking
one
hit point.
attempt. It is going to attempt to strike Nuki again.
That's it, Feng.
That is going to be a 19, which I believe misses.
That's a miss.
As it soars just over your head before wheeling around for one more strike. It's going to go for Nuki again.
Yeah, okay.
Going for Nuki.
Yeah.
That is a 16, which
Oh,
just hits Nuki. That is 28 points bludgeoning damage.
Intercept.
You can.
Come on. It's an 8. So what's the intercept? Plus a 3, I think. So 11.
11. So
Yep.
You take the 15 points of damage on Nuki.
Oh, Nuki's down.
You feel the weight immediately shifting. As Nuki gets skidded across this platform, you immediately get thrown off, but with your cavalier training, tumble sideways and land on one knee, weapon in hand. It's your turn.
He's gonna charge the giant and smack him up with the warhammer.
Alright.
Twice. He's gonna smack him twice with the warhammer.
Make your attack roll.
Oh, that first one's a 9.
No, that one misses.
Second one is a 15.
15 does hit. As you rush forwards, you swing your hammer out once. The giant reaches forwards and just grabs the top of your hammer and throws you away before you lower your head and shoulder check the giant. You feel the collision.
I rolled an 8, so max damage plus 4, so that's 12.
As you pile into it, you feel the giant topple. Its shoulder lands on the platform you're on, cracking what's left of the rock as it breaks apart and you feel yourself falling down towards the magma. You grip a hold of the flesh of this giant as you both fall together, raising your hammer and striking again. Raising it again. And as you raise it one final time, there's a crack of white light. An explosion of sound. As a The bolt of lightning strikes the tip of your hammer and just races through your arm before you crack down on the giant once more, and electrical energy explodes outwards. As you both hit the magma, and everything fades away. Marley, you play your song. You beat the drum. You watch this wave of panic and sadness washes over you as you watch Nuki rest their head and sit perfectly still. They don't move. You begin to feel the sunlight that you had been accustomed to over this day fade as you look up and clouds roar over the top. Something cold, like a pinprick, taps against your skin. You know of the guardian trees. You know that each tree brings an eternal season. And this is the springwood. Yet it is snowing. After about 5 minutes, as you stand up in wonder, the snowing becomes so severe that it blankets and covers the ground. You quickly rush over to your companions, dragging as many of them together as you can, trying to get them to take cover, trying to protect them from the falling snow, knowing that they're unconscious and the cold is dangerous. And darkness falls. Time goes by. Until all light is almost drained away by the ensuing blizzard. It lasts for hours. During this time, Galad, Mamba, okay, and Juliana all come round to consciousness. The only one that has rolled a 4-hour check is Mafalda, who is unconscious still. You guys wake up to being sort of covered. You can feel someone sat up, and you can feel all of your bodies pressed together. And as you open your eyes, you see Marley holding a cover, protecting you all from the blizzard.
Is it reasonable to assume that I could have used one of the torches as I noticed the snow falling, and crafted a sort of makeshift bonfire? You've caught, like, you've dug a small pit and you've got a small flame. It's very small. And as Marley shifts this canvas that she's holding up, snow spills from the canvas. And you guys all look around, and aside from the small circle that you guys are in, there is maybe a foot, 2 feet of snow. Looking across, you guys all have a moment where you're together. Before one by one, you can see Marley. You would definitely know where this is because you would probably have looked for it first thing. You can see Nuki's back popped slightly out of the snow. The rest of them is sort of buried under a drift.
rest of you are awake.
Well, that wasn't fun.
Where's Mafalda?
What happened?
Where did you leave her?
Looking down,
With
Mafalda is
Nuki.
at your feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. Casting Cure Wounds. There's a moment where you can see the magic working. And it takes them a little bit of time to come around. And sort of groggily come to, speaking in Elvish. Oh, my head. I must have been hit hard. I thought I heard Galadisis.
Say my name.
What
did.
the fuck?
What are you doing back, and who are these people?
I just ignore them both and turn to my friends, say nothing, as I kind of just stare at Nuki. Very sad.
I did my best. I
This is
prayed.
my
Everyone
fault.
alive?
What was that? Sorry.
Is everyone
This
alive?
is my fault.
No. Everyone isn't alive.
Why do you blame yourself?
We jumped into combat without me letting them heal from the previous combat.
But we survived.
I was hot-headed and not everyone survived, for God's sake.
Who died? I'm gonna look around.
Really,
Feng. Feng died.
Juliana, you have about as much tact as I remember you having.
I'm sorry, strangers in our woods. You know the rules.
I don't give a fuck about your rules.
Does anyone have any
Oh,
sticks?
obviously, you left her 100 years ago. Now, who's died? Can we help them?
No. Unless you have some kind of fantastic healing magic, then no. Not that we know
Mafalda,
of.
do you think if we took them to the Springwood tree, that it could, I don't know, do something for them?
We might have been able to. About 100 years ago, we might have been able to. Mambara, during this, what are you doing?
I'm just still trying to simulate well. Yeah, I'm in shock.
It's tough for you because it's really hard to see Nuki when everyone points to them because the snowdrift is nearly taller than you.
Can I, because I'm holding up this cover, can I get some sticks and prop the cover up myself?
You prop it up, holding your hand out and looking out. You can see that the snowing is slowing down.
Okay. Where's Feng and where's Nuki?
Maybe 15 feet from you,
Okay.
buried in the snow. You cannot see Feng.
Right. But knowing
He is
that
under.
Nuki is there.
He is submerged.
Alright. I'm gonna go over. And I'm gonna start burrowing a circle. And I'm gonna rearrange. But it depends on how Nuki's rested on Feng, to be honest.
You gonna go and search?
No, I want to know how she's rested.
You remember that their head was on Feng's chest.
Okay, that's fine. They can stay there. I'm gonna create a big circle. I'm gonna get some more sticks that I can see around. I'm gonna stick one in the ground and stick another, like, so it's a cross, kind of like an X. I'm gonna stick him in the ground, and then I'm gonna get 2 more sticks, preferably bigger ones, like nice thick log style things, and I'm gonna stick them at 4 corners of the circle. I know circles don't have corners, but you know. Galad, do you have fire? Right. Light them.
We cast firebolt at all of them.
Okay.
These 4 small fires just erupt and begin to burn. The snow surrounding Nuki slowly melting, bit by bit. As it does, you can see as the pile shrinks inwards. And you look and you watch. As it all melts, the first thing you notice is an empty suit of armor resting underneath the chin of Nuki.
Where the fuck is Feng?
You watch as the snow continues to melt to uncover more of Nuki. Nuki, who, as the snow melts, now has fingered paws. Something you hear in this empty blackness. Hunt together, share in fate, and share in glory. We look forward to the hunt eternal with you. You open your eyes and you are staring at your friend. To the rest of you, Nuki opens her, staring at you. However, one eye a glacial blue, and the other very familiar.
I have read a lot of fantasy books, a lot of mythical creature books. Can I please make a history check to see if I recognize this?
You may. Make me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Cool.
Could I ask this?
You can make me a Nature check.
So that'd be a separate check then. So,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. You can roll. You can roll a separate Nature check.
Yeah. I got a 17.
17.
Yeah.
You could have had.
Mamba, there are definitely no beasts like this. For all you know, this is Nuki, but Nuki no longer has front, like, regular bear paws. Nuki's got, like, they're big, they're chunky, they're still fluffy, but they're fingers. Marley, there's a lot of strange magics out there. There's a lot of strange mythical creatures out there. You have heard a tale of explorers that returned from the glacial Atlantic of the center of the world that speak of a race known as the Urson.
Oh, what, sorry?
The Urson. A race of men with the bodies of bears. Feng, you bring one arm up, you press, and as the snow falls away, you guys see more of what lays before you. Nuki's physicality has changed and altered. Where they used to have front legs that built into heavy shoulder haunches, it has altered into a more humanoid limb. You press down, feeling the snow. It's cold, but strange. You pull backwards, and the snow begins to fall off as Nuki stands upright on two legs as a man would. Very large, raised up like this. Very tall, as snow drifts off. Feng, you take a moment, you look down, you can see this strange transformation that has taken a hold. You see the powerful arms that was once the same physicality as your best friend. But this is yours. You look down and you feel chainmail wrapped around you. You remember this armor. You got this armor commissioned and made, and now you wear it. And you feel the fur that you've grown up with as it adorns your body.
I'm gonna approach and just touch the body, like Feng's new body, and just say the word Urson. And look
Never heard.
generally perplexed.
You've never heard this word before, Feng. But you understand what is being said.
So let me get this straight. The Goliath is now a bear man, and you're home, and there are 3 strangers in our woods.
3 strangers who helped you in your woods.
Oh, I'm very appreciative, but you're
I'm-
still strangers.
I'm hardly a
Can,
stranger.
would you care to explain, perhaps, before the rest of our clan comes and potentially kills you?
Explain? I suffered some... I just take off my armor and show Juliana the horrifically horrible deformation. And I can't explain it very well.
They look like some rather glorious battle scars, but are you planning on getting them fixed?
Yes, I really don't like them. I have been
Okay,
through too much
that's fine.
crap.
That's fine. By the way, I'm Gloriana.
You messed up your
Juliana.
own name there.
I'm Juliana. Some call me Goliath. You might have heard of me.
No. Sorry.
No one here has heard of you, Juliana.
Like, have
You
you,
have.
have you heard of Malia Loro?
Who?
Exactly.
Right. Anyway, I'm trying to introduce myself and help you here. You help me, I help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Okay? Right. Do you want to fix this? Yes.
Yes. Very
Wonderful.
much.
I've got a way for you to do it.
Juliana, those are clan secrets.
And they helped us, Captain. Show some charity.
Pretty sure I saved your ass 3 times today, Felda. So shut up.
Oof.
Ladies. It's a
We would-
beautiful family reunion, but please.
We would do it again as well.
By the way, so who are you people, by the way?
Well,
These are my family.
yeah. Galadis's
And I'm just
family.
going to look towards the captain and be like, this is awkward.
We are... By people that know of us, we are the Soul Searchers. I am Marley.
Nice to
Our
meet you.
particularly large furry friend who was mysteriously transformed into a Urson was Feng, and now they are Fengniki?
Frankie.
Fenky. No.
Bang.
New Feng.
You do, as that brings a chuckle. Your friend, as far as you are aware, does chuckle. It is a deep, almost bestial voice.
Well, that's a new voice we're gonna have to get used to.
Hint of familiarity.
Huh. And my known friend over here is Black Mamba. And I feel like you already know Galad, duh.
Yeah.
Can I put my armor back on now? It's cold.
Yes, sorry.
Hi.
By all means, cover up.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you all, and I do like an elaborate bow. Thank you for your assistance. It's greatly appreciated. Captain, let's try and keep this polite. Stand at this a little bit tense, but they did help us.
Why the hell was that happening to your trees? Like, I had to climb inside that thing. Literally climb inside it at the brink of death and destroy it.
Well, there is unfortunately a sickness in the Springwood.
Well, we noticed that.
So, well, thank you for your sarcasm. It's greatly appreciated, despite me trying to explain.
Sorry, it's my nature.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm used to her pointing at the captain. So it's called the Crimson Growth. Don't roll your eyes at me. You know what you're like. You're stubborn. It's called the Crimson Growth, and it is unfortunately infecting a lot of tree spirits in the wood, and has been for the past long time.
Was that the worst of them that you've seen?
So far, yes. We've never seen it take hold of an ent.
You said 100 years ago you could have used some magic from your Springwood. Why specifically 100 years ago? Why not now? What happened to your Springwood?
Perhaps you should ask my dear sister about that.
Gosh, you're
Careful.
a spiteful bunch.
That tends to happen when family betrays you.
I
We
didn't
don't know
betray
that for
you.
sure. We don't know that for sure. I'm
Galad,
going to sort of try and place myself between them. I'm like, we don't know that for sure. Let's ask some questions.
Galad,
Things
what
have
happened to the
things have
Springwood?
changed.
I actually don't know.
Don't
It's been
try to be innocent.
113 years. You think you're funny, don't you?
No.
It's been
I don't think it's
113
fun.
years since I've been here.
113. I just want to know what you did with the body.
What body? I didn't do anything with anybody. Are you
This is
talking
why we
about
need to
her?
ask questions other than that. Okay? Innocent until proven guilty, Captain. That's the rules.
The entire clan knows it was them. 113 years ago, you slip off into the woods. The spirits and the trees tell us you're up to no good. And you vanish, you leave. The trees told us you left. And on the same day you left, Father disappeared. Look me in the eyes and tell me you didn't do that.
I'm sorry, but I'm smiling at these words because I'm just like, he's gone. Really?
Don't smile. Explain. What's wrong with you? And I'm going to get really close to her and be like, right, you need to listen. This is a very tense situation. You've been away for a long time. Something bad has happened. You need to explain what's happened on your end, okay? She believes that you've done something horrible, as does the rest of the clan. I'm trying to be sympathetic. I understand.
I'm gonna push Juliana back and say, don't you dare get up in my face like that again. And then I'm gonna pull Jody off my shoulder and show her to Mafelda and be like, does this look familiar to you? Because this is all that happened. Where's yours? In fact, Juliana, where's yours? Pretty sure I was the only one who didn't have one for the longest fucking time.
We left them at home because this sickness has been taking them from us. How?
Sorry, what did you say?
We left them at home because the sickness was taking them from us. How? And they just point at Jody.
Ah, family trade secret.
Typical. You don't deserve that one.
I'm quite aware of that.
I don't think you get to decide that.
No, I don't. That one should. And they point directly at Jody. Did they decide that, sister?
I think they did.
Please don't interrupt.
No, she didn't. She was the only animal who didn't run in my presence. I thought that would be enough.
So I'm going to interrupt one last time, hopefully for the betterment. Would it be a good idea, now that we've defeated the imminent danger, to maybe set up a camp under watching these folk, under guard, obviously, and maybe we come back a little bit later when our tempers have cooled, discussed. Captain, if you'd like to go back to the clan and explain that everything is fine now with the on, then we can maybe discuss in the morning. Would that be okay with everybody? Or I'm really, really, really sore. I'm pretty sure all of you are.
I'm gonna pull out Titan's Bane and just wrap my hand around just above the jewel that's in the top of the staff. Ice from hold on. From Ray of Frost is going to kind of form at my fingers and around the jewel and just say, if you tell anyone about us, you'll have a lot worse than these, what did you call it, disease to worry about.
Galad, I don't think now is the time to start threatening.
Come along now.
You know I
You are
love
a
and
guest in your
respect you.
home, and you know how tenacious we can be. Let's try and cool down a little bit, shall we?
You're right, Giuliano. I should return to the clan.
Fact.
I
I
didn't
will
think
stay
we
here.
were in the business of threatening family. But, Juliana, we will give them until midday tomorrow to leave. You did save a lot of lives.
Wonderful.
Not
We're
very
all agreed,
grateful.
Captain. I will stay here, and I will. You are aware of the situation. Don't wander off. Stay with them until mid. They do leave. Please, be sure. Tell my. Still, do you know who this woman is that's given me, or this person that's given me this love letter is? Please tell me.
Someone's gave you a
No.
love letter?
Yes, I'll explain to you in a moment. It's all right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm done. Gianna, just see to it. Sort of
As you
turn,
wish, Captain.
grip their side, and start to wander away from the group. They turn their head back. Whatever you've did, it took something to do. You're the reason he's missing. The clan will never accept you back until you can find him. I turn and trudge through the snow. Until they disappear amongst the trees.
She is an absolute breath of rainbowy fresh air, isn't she?
Isn't she?
Yeah.
So, welcome home.
This is not my home.
Well, okay. Welcome back, I guess. So as you can see, things aren't quite the way they were. Where are the other two that were with me, by the way? Are they no
Everyone's
longer
dead.
with us?
I tried to help as many people as I could, but I prioritized my friends.
That's entirely your prerogative. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for killing it. You didn't have it under control at all. So I'm really glad that you showed up. So, quick point about your disfigurement. Would you like? Have you got a pen and parchment tool? You might want.
I do.
Good. So you're going to want to go into the woods, find a flower called amaranthium.
Amaranthian.
Amaranthium.
Okay. And that's a plant.
It's quite old. Yes.
What's it look like?
It's golden flower.
Golden.
I'm just about to tell you. Your impatience has rubbed off on these people, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
I have a very short attention span.
That's fine. Me too. Golden flower, blue stems, and if you mix it with the blood of a fox, you should be cured. Obviously, rub it on the affected area.
Okay. A specific kind of fox or
Okay.
just a fox?
As long as it's not one that can talk to you, I'd imagine it'd be fine.
What if you can talk to animals?
And perhaps just make sure that it's not familiar to someone. Obviously, you don't want somebody coming after you.
That's true. Okay, thank you.
So, you're welcome. Can I
Take it.
maybe do Galad alone for a moment?
Just nod at my companions to tell them it's okay, because I can take them.
I like you,
Also,
but
the
try
big bear
anything
man.
funny and you're done.
Noted. I'm very, very weak at the moment, so I'm
Yeah.
sure that's going to be an easy feat.
Good. Take care of my friend,
Thank
please.
you for the warning, kind stranger. So anyway,
Hey, I'm wonderful. What do you mean?
this feels like a trick question.
It is a trick question.
Anyway,
She just say she's wonderful.
I am.
you're wonderful.
Thank you.
Cool. On the same page. Jolly good. Galad. I've left the woods several occasions, as you're aware, over the years. Before. So I'm a little bit more sympathetic towards you and strangers than most would. However, did happen. Because everybody
Sorry,
here is
did you say
convinced
what?
something bad happened to your father and you killed him.
I don't know what happened to Theodos. I haven't seen the man for 113 years. I can see how it looks. Killed him, ran away. She's the reason I ran. I ran because I was afraid to die.
Man.
Pardon me?
She's the reason a lot ran.
I'm sorry, what? How is she the
She's
reason
the
that
reason-
everyone ran?
Well, if you ran and you're her sister, you've got a lot more tolerance to. I have no choice. I'm a guard. I'm chained here.
Yeah, well, I was to inherit the place. I still ran. Because this place is so stupid. It's really stupid here.
It's gotten worse since you left.
I'm sorry, like I care.
Brash as usual. Changed. So what exactly is it that you're doing here? And why, if you don't care about her, did you jump in to try and save her?
That's probably her soul. I had to guess. It's probably Jodie's doing.
Oh, I see.
You know what it's like. You share a soul too, don't you?
Yes, but rather distantly recently, unfortunately.
I know it's hard to be away from them. She freaked out when we were captured for a little while.
What captured you?
Drow. By the way, we got rid of those for you guys too.
Oh, wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, we got.
were going to launch a crusade against them, but obviously this has been going on.
Yeah, we cleared the trade tunnels. Got rid of Drow. I think they fought a dragon. I wasn't
Forget
there.
the dragon.
But
Well, then we're definitely in your debt on three accounts.
Liliana, can you do me a favor?
Can certainly try.
Get them the hell out of here. They're going to chase after them. I know they will. So I'm going to go back to the clan.
Sure.
Find what you can to cure Marley. I'm going to go see the council.
Be careful. Patient.
You know I'm not good at that stuff.
I know. But at least try for memory.
I don't have a choice because I don't trust what Mafalda said. They're gonna come after us.
I can stall them for as long as needed.
Just get my friends out of here.
She's been through a lot since you've gone.
You could say that.
I know it's hard for We'll figure it out. We'll all figure it out, and then everything can be okay. But you two younger, but that's what's happening.
Well, thing is, the staff I wield makes it so I don't have a choice but to help you. At least attempt to, knowing you're in trouble. Or I'm suddenly unable to do anything. Because if you recall, I couldn't do any of the magic that you guys could do before. And you saw me fighting today.
I was very impressed. Very impressed. I knew all along you had it in you.
Not in me, it's in this thing.
Well, potato.
Now, trying to convince my family not to go see my estranged family with me is going to be troublesome, so... Just...
Well, I can take... Was it Marley?
Marley, yes.
It wasn't Marley. Yeah, I can point... Sorry, is she, they, him? Not sure what
She.
do they
She.
go by a pronoun? She.
Goes by she.
Wonderful.
She in this season.
So I can point her in the direction of the flowers so that they can sort of prioritize that. And obviously the bear man, I mean, I don't know if he's intelligent enough to understand everything, but I'll try my best.
I don't know. I've never
what
seen
I know
anything.
something-
Okay, are we done here?
Can I? And I sort of put my arms up. Can I give you a hug?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Thought I'd try.
I'm gonna walk back over to the to the other guys and be like, we need a rest.
Yeah.
Need to rest. And I'm gonna take first watch. So Marley, please rest. You did so well today. Find what we need for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can sing you a... No, I can't sing. I can dance for you guys to help maybe...
I need to ask you something. Juliana?
Yes.
You're a bard?
No!
Like,
I'm an actor.
oh, an actor. I've met so many actors
technically
in
I'm
my
a
life.
gladiator, but...
You're
I
a
was a gladiator for a few years.
you're a gladiactor.
Yes. Before I was taken and treated like a criminal and thrown into gladiatorial pits, I was an actor.
Cute.
In the
Yeah,
hell
it's a
did
long
that?
story. I'll tell you about it before this. Wait, what?
Why don't you guys tell stories by the campfire and get a rest already?
She was always the smart one.
She's very smart. Very wonderful. I'm glad that she's still with us.
I'm going to start regaling them with the wonderful tale that is me.
As you guys settle down at the campfire, there is a long, flamboyant tale. It ranges through how Juliana one day went to the very edge of the forest in an attempt to scare off a couple of men from Driftwood. Only on their attempt to sneak up and perform some basic illusions and tricks, they were caught, grabbed, and taken to Driftwood itself, where they spent several years in the gladiatorial arena, fighting and trying to earn back some freedom, before they actually found a slight taste in the entertainment. When they returned to the Springwood, knowing they had some skills they never thought they previously had, they set up fights. Fights that would be fought to a civil completion. To either the first drop of blood or the surrender of the opposition. And these fights were more like dances. They were almost rehearsed and practiced, and they would be spectacles. Slight light in a time where the Springwood had started to see the Crimson disease. They go on to explain that the disease came from the northwest, in the same direction where the Amarantium grows. And that there is an old, forgotten lodge where an old human woman once lived, that they all believe is the source of the Crimson disease. And that should you really wish to help the forest, that would be a far greater assistance than sacrificing yourself to the council. As the campfire burns and you all take watch, Feng, is there anything you'd like to see?
No, nope. All good.
There is this satin solemnness, still confused, still lost. There's a sadness. And yet, as you slowly rest your head, you close your eyes, you drift to a dream where you are once again the Goliath that you previously were, and you feel the warm fur of Nuki as you rest together, and the dampness of her nose nudges you as lovingly as they always have. As the fire crackles and burns throughout the night, and you all one by one get some sleep. That is where we will end tonight's session.
Bye.